Guys, you need to compose yourself. Vosh, I don't know if you see it. I just buttoned my top button right here real quick because I want to make sure I look very prim and proper for this this next guest right here. I'm a little nervous. I've never interviewed somebody's mother before, so this is different. Now, apparently, you got some explaining to do for last week because apparently you were running around the AAC while I was upstairs up in Dub City living it up where the players play at, and you were downstairs kicking it with Momma E. Didn't even say, is that where you got that old hamburger helper looking stuff that you had last week?
Hamburger helper. So that food was amazing. And I had to bring it downstairs because I was kind of busy, just working the whole arena, and then spread my jelly around the AAC, so I couldn't put the plate down.
Well, you've already met her, so this is going to be me and EA's first time here, but I want to introduce this very, very lovely guest that we have. She is the mother of Ezekiel Elliot. I see that smile on your face, though, Vosh. We want to welcome her. We want to welcome her into the show right now. And the reason why is because everybody's been saying she has the most beautiful smile in the world. Whenever they see her. So here she is. Momma E, how are you doing today?
I'm well. I'm like my Bluetooth is not working. I'm trying to connect my AirPods, but
we hear you. Listen,
we can hear you. Can you hear us?
I can hear you.
Awesome. There we go. Well, hello,
Momma E. Look at this guy here.
There you go.
Hey, Radon.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing good.
Well, great to have you on. And we so we're big fans of yours and your son. And the encounter at the AAC last week was pretty cool. I did appreciate, you saying hi to me and doing all that other stuff. So yeah, that was pretty fun. How's the snow?
It's awful. I don't mind because I'm not out in it, but I do have to do some things tomorrow. The snow has stopped, so they're getting the roads together, everything, and I do have some things I need to do tomorrow. So I hired some people to snowblow my driveway, and they did a horrible job. So I've been going off about that, and I got all my money back.
Well, there we go.
Tell about who you hired to sweep your driveway. I know you had somebody that hired to do yours too.
Yeah, I did. I hired @Tobosh10 on Twitter to come do it because that guy does a great job in his own yard. So what I did was, I'll probably say in June, I went and got some salt from like the Home Depot or whatever, because you always got to shop outside the season. So whenever you want to like a pretty coat or a jacket or whatever, go buy it in May. Go buy it in July because the sales are there. People are not really thinking about it. So in June, I went and got some some stuff for the house, man. And I got some firewood. I pretty much got myself prepared in June for today. And I think maybe here in DFW, we may encounter maybe 3 or 4 days like this in the wintertime. So
what are you, Mr. Plow from The Simpsons?
Say it again.
Are you Mr. Plow from The Simpsons?
Snowplow guys, the Plow King.
See, I should have tried to find somebody on Twitter. I just don't want everybody to know where I live.
That's true.
But, I did get my money back. I'm not happy with that. I don't know. I need to find somebody that knows how to. I mean, we don't get it often. Like last year, I only had to have my driveway done twice. So I don't know if we'll get any more this year or not. But
probably.
Momma, you kind of sound hard to please.
What?
You kind of sound very hard to please.
Man, if you've seen, I'm gonna send the video of my driveway. I really am because it's like they did. I got a 2-car garage, so they did like one side and then half of the other. So like. It's a person. My daughter's car is on the other side. If she had to leave and go somewhere tomorrow, she's going to be going through snow. Half of her car is, unless she, goes down to the other side. It's ridiculous. It really is. So, I might just buy a snowblower and do it myself.
You couldn't blast. We should blast them on Twitter. We should blast them on Twitter. Let us know who they are, because we know you have a great following. That we know. We said in the intro. There's the Bay Hive, but they got the Momma E hive You don't want to Mama D.
Beehive.
I don't even want to do that to people because I don't want someone. I mean, if that's their income, if that's how they make money, I still want them to be able. But you can't do mine anymore. You know, I don't want to ruin somebody's. You know, if that's somebody's livelihood or whatever, I'll let somebody else get them because if they did that to mine, that's probably
do it to somebody else.
They do with everybody else. That's one thing about when Ezekiel lived at home. He was a snow shoveling fool. He cut the grass. He got the leaves up. He liked that leaf sucker. He'd suck all the leaves up out of the yard. But yeah, if he were here, he would have shoveled it for me.
I'm pretty sure he's really, really good at shoveling snow. He's been doing it down here in DFW for the last 6 years. But
he probably isn't doing his driveway. His driveway is way longer than mine.
Now, Mama D, before you came on, we showed a video package of you and Mike Leslie. Right when Zeke got drafted. So now you've become quite a celebrity in your own right now. How jealous are your kids of your celebrity status?
Nobody thinks I'm a celebrity.
They don't. Well, listen. My Twitter been blowing up ever since we said you were coming on.
Yes.
Oh.
It has been.
It's been nonstop.
See, we thought when we had Dak's dad on last week, we go, okay, well, that's the top. But then Walt comes out and says, we got Mama D on this week. I was like,
bling, 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 bling.
Man, Nat's a good dude. I like Nat.
Yeah, we fed him. I wish we could have had your studio. We had a Barry Best come down there and cater some barbecue out there for him and everything. He had a good time.
You know, he can cook.
Yeah, listen, I went over there for his when he proposed to his fiance. I was over there, and this man, listen, let me tell you, this man had some it was seafood dressing. I ain't never had that before in my life. Changed my life. It's dressing with crawfish in it.
I know Ezekiel's agent makes it. Ezekiel's agent's from Louisiana as well. He's from New Orleans, and Rocky makes that crawfish dressing. We gotta
try this crawfish dressing.
It's good.
Wait. All right, wait. So, by the way, we have Momma E right here on Dallas on air. I'm from New Orleans too. Okay, I was born there about
you were only there for a sneak.
Maybe 41 years ago, but I got hit. I got pretty much to Texas as fast as I could. Explain this crawfish dressing. What's
it's the best. It's the best.
It's good. It's like dressing, but there's like crawfish in it. Rocky actually puts like clams as well as shrimp in it. Yes,
and it's spicy.
It has a kick. Yes, no, it's very good.
I'm down. As long as
I'm not really good at shellfish, but it is.
Well, see then, yeah, that's all that's in it. So
yeah,
I'm about to be sick right now thinking about
it. How are you repping New Orleans if you can't have seafood or shellfish, man?
First of all, don't call it New Orleans, sir.
Whatever.
We know
New Orleans, whatever, the same thing.
Well, with me, okay, so just me. My whole family loves crawfish, shrimp, scallop, whatever. If it moved in the water, they will eat it. Okay. But I don't because of the texture. I love catfish. I love crawfish flavoring. But other than that, like me and shrimp don't get along. Lobster tails maybe, but as far as like crawfish and shrimp, it's almost kind of the same. I really can't get with it. Sorry.
Oh, well, I have a question for Momma D. So you guys are originally from St. Louis. So what's the best barbecue? Is it up there in St. Louis? Is it Kansas City barbecue? Is it Dallas? Is it Texas barbecue? What's the best?
So I've lived here longer than I've lived anywhere else. I was born and raised in Iowa. Stacy is actually from Hackensack, New Jersey. So neither one of us are from Missouri. We both just went to Mizzou and ended up in St. Louis because we had jobs here after college. Right. So, but like I said, I've lived here longer than I've lived anywhere else in my life. I don't know. I've had pretty good barbecue in St. Louis. I've had great barbecue in Kansas City as well.
That's true. What about Texas barbecue? Is Texas barbecue good?
is good too. I can't really say one is better than the other.
Okay. See, she's being smart there. She's being smart there.
Now, Momma D, of course, a lot of us are upset with the way Cowboy season ended. I know I'm very frustrated with the way Cowboy season ended. Just don't understand what happens when you have a coordinator trying to plan jobs instead of playing it for the game. But that's neither here nor there. Didn't want to bring that up. But listen.
Why the face?
Sorry. Didn't want to bring that up. But Momma D, what are your thoughts on this past Cowboy season? What do you think?
Man, so how do I say this? I don't want to say that I'm getting used to it.
No.
But we're used to it, so you can say it.
But prior to this team, Ezekiel probably he's been playing football since 2002, since he was 7 years old. He probably between 7 years old up through Ohio State, maybe lost 5, 6, 7 games in his entire football career.
Wow.
Seriously, I'm not lying.
Yeah, you're right.
We have Kyler Murray from here in Allen, and he didn't lose a game his whole high school career. He didn't lose till he got to
Arizona.
OU. Oh yeah, OU. That was the first game.
OU,
so I can understand where you're coming from on that.
But it's just he just finished season 6. He's getting ready to go into his 7th season. I don't want to say I'm used to, but it's just like I don't know what to expect. Yeah, I mean they are great. I mean they've got the weapons there. Defense was keeping us in games.
Balling.
Okay? Defense won some games. Defense won games this year. But I don't know. I don't know the answer.
Can I ask a question?
Go ahead. Go ahead, Bosh.
I'm gonna hold on for a minute. My 16-year-old and I told her that I was doing this. What's going on? Okay, well, I'm on a don't come here saying something crazy.
Live looking at Mama being Mama.
Yeah, good mothering. We see all her babies on Twitter. We see her doing her mothering job. On Twitter.
I'm telling you, if you come on here, you do not want people to see you like that.
Let's see the young baby. Let's see.
Yeah, go ahead.
Show us the young baby. Tell the young baby come on here. Let's see it. We love her too.
Her hair.
Hey girl, what you doing?
And she's wearing a robe.
What y'all over there doing? Mama, did you cook tonight?
I did.
What you cook tonight?
I just made sloppy Joe with ground turkey. We don't eat beef.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Your son is a millionaire, and she done said she done made sloppy Joe. Y'all ain't got no fried chicken.
I surely did.
Yeah. That's what millionaires eat, okay? I haven't had sloppy Joe since 3rd grade lunch, and so I'm pretty sure that I might not eat it again ever in life. So yeah, enjoy sloppy Joe.
I got y'all about it. Hey, so Mom D, we had Chef Hoppy on one night, so that's why I say, yeah, we had Chef on. So I'm like, wait a minute, you ain't had Chef Hoppy over there whipping up nothing, and you got sloppy Joes tonight.
Sure did. Chef Hoppy, I live in St. Louis.
I know.
Okay.
Well, what's the two? You fly him out there to make you something to eat.
He's busy in Dallas. My daughter orders meal prep for him.
Oh.
So that's how she eats during the week. She eats Chef Hoppy.
Listen, I don't know why we're hating on Sloppy Joe's. Sloppy Joe's is great, especially on a cold night like this.
That's right.
I don't know what. That's the best thing you can have.
I just thought Mama D would be eating something more upscale than the Sloppy Joe's.
What do you think? Like caviar or something?
Contrary to what you just said about me, I'm easy to please. I'm simple. Hold on, my dog is trying to get out of here now. Bella, are you trying to leave? She was just laying down. Then Aaliyah came in here and disturbed her.
And that's the one that was running around in the snow earlier. I saw you had a video of that one.
Bella loves the snow. Go ahead and get her because she just came to the door.
Oh. Now, I'm gonna get back here to football real quick. Now, listen. I know you see it all the time, and a lot of people get out of line on Twitter with you. And you had to check one fool last week.
Every now and then.
Yeah, every now and then. So,
Those are entertaining, by the way. Thank you for that.
How does it make you feel to see all these comments that people make about your son out here on the social media?
So I don't see them all. What happened was the one last week was actually from Instagram, and they replied to a comment, and I saw it because they replied to one of my comments. But on Twitter, I don't see you. You're not in my mentions unless I follow you.
Right.
So if I don't follow you, I don't see it. Unless I do, I can like look at a tweet and go down and read the comments. I don't always do that.
Yeah,
I very rarely do that. Very rarely do I do that. So I don't on Twitter. I don't see a lot. The one on Instagram, I'd happen to see that because he responded to something of mine on a post of my comments.
So he came looking for you. Okay.
Yeah. But see, then even on Instagram, if I don't follow you, you can't
tag
comment.
you. Right.
Yeah, you can't even comment on my pictures. So they can't troll my stuff. They go troll my son's stuff. I don't look at the comments on his because he'll post a picture and have like 47,000 comments on it. And, I'm not going to go through it. I don't have time for that. I might put a little heart there or something. And my comment, I put my comment on there.
That's well, I was going to ask that. So, do you run his accounts, like Instagram and all that stuff like that? Do you have access to it?
No, I do not. He does it, and I'll see because Ezekiel's not the best speller, but he'll kick your ass in some numbers. He's very good. He's very good at math and algebra and geometry and calculus. That's his cup of tea. So I'll see something that's like, ooh, that's not the right word.
That's a good question.
So I'll screenshot it and text him. I'm like, this is how you spell that.
This is a good question for you. They want to know what's it going to take for you to take a picture with that new snake he's got.
You'll never see it. You'll never see it. I went to his house, and that's all they do is, what can you do with a snake? What kind of pet is that?
Nothing.
All they were doing was holding it, and I was actually there. But they're lucky I was even there. But the thing is not that big right now. It's a little snake. It's really not big, but I guess it will grow to the size of the aquarium or whatever he has it living in.
What is it?
Bull python.
Bull python. Okay.
Bull python.
Okay.
It's very pretty.
Did you hear the story about that one athlete? I think it was one of the Cowboys. He had those huge pythons, and he said
David Irving.
The python would come lay down next to me, and he thought that was cool. But actually, they told him the reason why is because the python is sizing himself up to eat him. So I don't know why you would want a python now. I don't know why. After
it's a bull python. There's some others. I don't know. But I never know.
He might still try to eat Zeke.
Feed me. Feed the
snake. I hope one day if he ever decides to have children, that he gets rid of the python.
Yes, that would be.
Good thing we're not living in Florida, because basically there's been like a rush of Burmese pythons, and so what happens is one person, from like Africa or wherever, they import the animal. The animal gets here, they let them go, and then the animal starts to breed with other animals, like itself, and then all of a sudden now you have this, overpopulation of Burmese pythons in Florida, and those things are dangerous because, well, now they're killing people, and it's kind of bad down there, but the Everglades is overrun with. I'm sorry for this information. I'm just weird like that, but the Everglades are overrun with gators, caimans, and snakes like that, because people do they get the animals and they bring them in, they do all this stuff. But now Texas is becoming the new Florida because the same things are happening. It's kind of weird.
It's a ball python. BAL.
Shout out to the python, the cobra, Grand Prairie cobra that's still out here.
We haven't caught that yet, right?
It's still out there.
Does Zeke have
Momma? No, he doesn't.
Does he what?
Momma, he said he have the cobra that was lost in Grand Prairie.
Oh God, no! I hope not. He just has that little orange and white snake. That's all I know of.
Momma D, what are your thoughts on my guy Jerry Jones? You know, I love me some Jerry. I'm curious, what are your thoughts on Jerry?
I like
Careful.
Jerry. No, I do. They're good to my son. All of them are. I love Charlotte, Steven, Jerry. I have not met Junior.
Really?
I have not. But
Junior's my guy.
I've met Steven and Jerry and Charlotte. Like I said, they're good to my kid.
Well, you know, Tovash rendezvous with them every Sunday up there in that what do you call the big white building across the street from Walmart over there on Randall Mill?
The big white building across from Walmart and the Discount Tire and the Jack in the Box. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where I work sometimes.
Sometimes every Sunday you can find them up there in that suite over there doing some good work over there. When you said it, I thought that's where you say, "Oh, I met Tovash upstairs in Jerry's suite," and I was like, "Oh yeah, well he's in there often."
No, I saw him like at the end of the game. I was downstairs handling some business, and I saw him.
So listen, I'm a supporter of your son. You know, I was big on your son getting the contract and staying here. Here's my, like I said, I displayed my Kellen Moore issues at the beginning of this segment. But when Mike McCarthy got hired, I felt that your son's numbers were gonna suffer because Mike McCarthy isn't a running coach. He's more of a throw the football coach. So I always felt like he was gonna suffer. And now, you know, all I keep seeing is we need to let go of Zeke. We need to let go of Zeke. And I'm just like, you know, if Mike McCarthy's going to be here, he's going to have to learn how to utilize Zeke, just like Jason Garrett did.
You know, he wasn't. Ezekiel suffered that PCL injury against Carolina. So that was week 4.
It was, yeah.
And then he landed on that pylon the very end.
I remember that, yeah.
And so that was not that actually dislocated some ribs. So I mean he ain't gonna tell you that. But
would you say this was probably his most physically demanding season ever, where dealing with a lot of ailments since he's been drafted?
Yeah. He's been blessed to not, for the position that he plays, to not get as banged up. And he has played through some stuff that y'all don't know about. That's why I say a lot of people, you know, you want to say, oh, he's washed or whatever. It's like, you mofos would call off from your damn desk job if you knew what he was dealing with. And he's coming out every week, not missing a game.
Yeah,
right.
In 2020, when the season was pretty, you know, after Dak got injured, Ezekiel was still playing through some crap. Okay. They made him, you know, they had to like pull him from the Steelers game. I think that was the first game he missed. He didn't want to miss any games.
Yeah.
You know, he did not want to miss any games. He was going to play that, but it was nasty, you know, the injuries that he plays through. So, I mean, he's, you know, one of the toughest guys I know. You know, if I'm in a street fight, that's who I want backing me up.
Of course. How did he take the end of the season when you guys lost, and now that he has a chance to finally recover a little bit? How's he taking it so far right now?
He's good. I mean, of course he was upset. You know, he don't like to lose. He's a sore loser. I'm a sore loser. But
I think we all are.
he's, you know, just getting better, and he's doing well. Looks good. So I'm glad that he finally gets to rest it. I mean, that's not an injury that requires surgery. It's not like he tore his ACL. So, you know, it's nothing that they can scope, or it just has to heal on its own. So that's why he chose to go ahead and play with it. Now, he didn't want to play with a brace because he didn't want everybody seeing that. Because, of course, nobody really knew that he was, you know, that he had that injury. He didn't want somebody like trying to twist his leg. And then when they went to that not so good field, when they played the football team, he went on because he knows how that field is. So he went ahead and wore a knee brace and started wearing it for the rest of the season.
Oh, do you mean is that the Commanders? You mean?
Yeah.
Oh God. I got Darryl Armstrong blowing me up. Darryl Armstrong blowing me up about the Commanders. Go ahead, Vash.
Okay, so just to continue with the couple of injuries. So the pylon caused some ribs. And then of course the PCL. We know how that heals. And I do remember tweeting during the game. I was like, wait a minute. So we're just gonna ignore that big ass brace on Zeke's knee, and I think you liked it, but
well, I think he told the media or whatever prior to the week that he was gonna wear a brace.
Well, Rich didn't get that out to us.
Oh, well, I think he did. I'm pretty sure he did.
But okay, so how is the so how's the recovery?
Wait on Rich. He retired yesterday, bro.
Yeah. So now we can talk to him. But no, how is the recovery going? And then 2, do we need to know of any other injuries with him?
No other injuries. It was just basically the PCL.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then of course his ribs were sore for a few weeks from laying on that pylon, which made me nervous because he is one that, I mean, ever since he was a little guy, if he gets hurt, he gets right back up. He don't lay there like that. And he did at the end of 2019. I can't remember if we played the Giants or the football team, whoever our last game was. I'm on a podcast. Oh, this is
hey, tell me we said hey. Tell me we said we be seeing her at the game too.
Dallas Cowboys. I'm on a podcast. I was gonna say goodnight. Oh, are you going to sleep?
No, I thought you were.
No. She thought I was going to bed. I'm usually in bed. I go to bed early.
Oh, so thank you for.
He ain't caught that. He ain't caught that.
That's what she said. She was coming to tell me good night.
He ain't caught that one.
No, it was like
you were talking about you were saying about the 2019, right?
So there was a kid that, and like I said, I can't remember. It was one of those teams. He tried to tackle Ezekiel and hit his thigh, and knocked, and Ezekiel was down, and he said he looked over at the guy. He's like, man, he was asleep. So he just said he took his time getting up because he knew that guy wasn't getting up, and he actually ended up getting carted off. You know, the kid that did that. But he came and said to me after that game, he's like, Mom, were you nervous that I didn't get up? And I was like, yes, I was nervous because you always get up. And then he told me that's why he late. He's like, I just took my time getting up because I looked over there, I saw him, and I was like, I knew he wasn't getting up. But then when he landed on that pylon, of course, I was like a nervous wreck. I was like, I know he's hurt because he gets up. And he told me after the game, he's like, man, it knocked the wind out of me. He said, I was trying to catch my breath.
We saw that all, and I thought, oh my God, what's this is not happening this season. And you just see Zeke, and I remember when he hit the pylon, I was like, wait, is that a touchdown or what? And then all of a sudden, he's not getting up, and I was like, fuck the touchdown. What's going on with Zeke? Like that, it would look pretty serious.
And I didn't know that it was because it was like right before the end zone.
The first time.
I didn't know that thing was hard or had a camera, and I didn't think pylon was hard at all. But he said that it had a camera in it, and the base on it when it knocked over. It got him.
For one, that pylon shouldn't be there because that's what the guy standing there with the little thing is for. And then 2, there's like an orange mat on the ground for that. So that's pretty much just extra stuff that this $9 billion industry is pretty much providing us. One more camera angle that we really don't even need. But I digress.
Yeah. Anyway, that bruised him up a little bit, but
how did the Zeke handle? All through the season, you got Tony Pollard there, and they were divvying up the carries as the season went on. How did he handle? Because we've always known Zeke since he's been as the lone back. He's been that guy. Now you get Tony Pollard coming here. How has he adjusted to playing with Tony Pollard there? Divvying up those carries, especially when he got hurt down the stretch.
He loved it because he even said he's like, how blessed am I to have somebody like this that can back me up,
right?
And, and take the load off, and I don't feel like I have to come out there and do everything. So he's very appreciative of Tony.
Well, yeah, we all were too. Tony Pollard came in, especially when I remember seeing Zeke, and right after he got injured with the pylon, I was like, uh-oh. I was like, thank God we have Tony Pollard. And then when he got hurt, I was like, uh-oh. We're just going down running backs. And then this actually goes to my other question. This goes all the way back to the beginning of the season, Hard Knocks. All right, so we see the running back room. We see all the running backs talking, doing all their thing. And I'm looking, and I'm like, well, where's Zeke? And then every time they show Zeke, he's in the quarterback room. Does he just have? Is he that close to Dak that he has to just be chilling with Dak everywhere, including missing out on his own meetings?
I think he does some meetings with the offensive line. Also, he's
Everywhere.
he's extremely intelligent when it comes to football IQ.
He seems like I'm good on the running back. Let me go check out how the quarterback rooms are going.
So, Mama D, last week I asked Pops what was his thoughts on Zeke. Now I want to ask you, what are your thoughts on Dak Prescott?
He's like a brother to Ezekiel. I mean, Ezekiel, I think they even connected, and I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they connected at the combine before they were even drafted.
Mm-hmm.
Before they were even knew what teams they were going to. So, I mean, the rookie class, they came in together. There's only like 3 of them left. Anthony Brown it's just those 3, right?
Right.
There's no more from that class. But yeah, they're super close. And Dak he's a good kid. He always sees me, gives me a hug. So
I was here to say that's probably Arkansas. I can't believe you don't walk in the room. People don't say, "Oh, Mama E, we got to come hug you and say hello to you." You just got to speak to you. That's what everybody loves you from the Twitter response that we getting around here.
Oh, well, good.
Everybody loves you.
I'm a nice person. I really am.
No, so of course you are, and that's why we love you. But then again, we also love your Twitter takedowns. Whenever you do them, I'm telling you, they're popcorn gold. I sit back, I'm like, oh, forget what I'm doing right now. I'm gonna get on here on Twitter and watch this person get their soul taken.
What? Okay, so let me ask you: what does Mama E do in her spare time when she's just at home chilling? What are you doing?
Usually watching Investigation Discovery, or
there we go.
Or watching A&E, like the First 48.
We've been watching First 48. Bob D, I'll tell you, my TV stay on the First 48. That's all I've watched.
And I'm mad that they took off Live PD. I liked that show, but they've got Court Cam on now.
Yeah,
and there's a new show about the neighbors. Recording stuff. That's good too.
Yeah,
I forgot what that was called.
They got the one with
a few times,
and then they got the one where all these people be taking the stand from cases or whatever. I kind of like that one too. Yeah,
it's when the people represent themselves or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like
what's up with all you moms watching all these criminal court murder shows?
Yeah, you got to know how to handle yourself out here in these streets. These streets is getting out of control. You got to learn how to figure it out. You got to know when you got to watch out for snitches too, man.
Well, it scares me because I see my mom watching these. Mom went crazy and snapped, and I'm like, okay, maybe I shouldn't bother her today because
she's trying to figure out a way to get away with it.
So good. They are.
Yeah, they entertain. Now, Mama D, what's your favorite meal that you love?
See, I like, and I know you don't like it, Tavash, but I like shellfish. I like shrimp.
His heart's broken.
I do crab legs. That's my favorite.
Okay, crab legs is cool.
Yeah. Now, me and Tavash, we go fishing out over here in Texas out in Tawakoni, and we catch a lot of catfish. So that's why when you say seafood, I'm like, okay. We
Stacy loves to fish.
Bring him out.
Yada. I'll have to let him know. We should have invited him on here tonight. He loves to fish, and he's down in Texas now.
Like, is he kind of close to us?
Yeah, he lives. Yeah, he's close. He's probably about an hour from Frisco.
Okay, well that's good because Vosh and Walt, they don't invite me ever. I've tried.
Whatever.
You invite you to fish, EA?
I like to fish. I would like to go one day, but they wouldn't let me.
He don't want to go because we go at 5:00 in the morning, so he still got to get his sleep in. That's why he don't want to go.
You can't go at 8.
Listen, I've asked.
The fish started jumping at 8.
Apparently, it stopped at 5. I don't get there in time. I'm not allowed to go.
No, the fish is just jumping at 8 o'clock.
They send me pictures of them. I'm like, dude, come on.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you dirty dogs.
I know. Yeah. They don't like. Well, they're already planning. Listen, this is how bad they are to me. They're already planning like a big WrestleMania thing on my birthday, and I was like, yo, that's my birthday, and they're like, so.
When is WrestleMania?
April 4th.
No,
April 4 and 5.
It's April. Yeah, it's April 3rd and 4th or something like that. Because Monday night is April 4th.
Okay.
So it's April 2nd and 3rd at AT&T, and then that Monday they're gonna be over at the AAC.
You coming?
I'm about ready to see my son will get a suite for
There
wrestling.
it is.
Mama,
I love wrestling.
I do too, but I can't go to the WrestleMania. The card is not gonna be good, and I love me some Roman Reigns, but I'm like I can see him on Monday night when they come to the AAC because we run the AAC over there. That's our building.
Okay.
Yeah, we run that over there. Tobo's got it set up real good over there.
Okay.
It's all right. It's okay. It's okay.
Well,
It's okay.
actually, Vosh has pretty much every building in the entire DFW Metroplex on lockdown. I mean, we just have to say, Vosh, and that's it. I get in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
you made an effort, and when you met Vosh, you were done. You were. I know your son's Ezekiel Elliot, but that's Tobosh.
That's Tobosh right there.
Gosh.
Go somewhere and name drop Tobosh to see what happens. Like, oh yeah, I know him.
It's not really true.
What was that?
I'm gonna tell my son to save his money on a suite for WrestleMania.
I'm telling you,
damn right.
I'm telling you, no Tobosh. Well, I walked in the Boomer Jacks one. What game was that we had Boomer Jacks for? Was that the
New Orleans Saints?
Yeah, the Saints game.
Yeah,
and I walked in there, and the guy who runs it, I said something, and I goes, Toe. Before I even got Toe out, he was like, "Man, you talking about Tobosh? Yeah, man. He got the table's already set up over here for you right here. He already got it. We got everything squared away for him already." I'm like, is there not anywhere that they don't know this man?
Oh, and then a new waitress comes in and he goes, "Just tell her about me." He points to like some random person back there, and then it's set and done, and like shots were all around us. I was like, "What?"
2 seconds.
Okay, so yeah, you met the right person.
You did. When you said you're in the suite, I wanted to ask you, did Tobosh get you that suite too? When you said that, I started to ask you, did Tobosh get you that suite too?
So all you gotta do is just come to WrestleMania, and then you know what suite to come to, you know what club to go into, and then we'll take care of the rest.
Oh wow!
You mean?
Look at that. Yes,
yeah,
Lord.
you.
He can't he can't say publicly what.
Well, then you have your ticket with you. Just bring him in too, and then y'all should be able to handle the rest.
Gotcha.
Because don't worry. Oh, he'll be there. Oh, Tobosh will be there.
He'll be there.
He'll be there. Oh, he'll be there the night you go. If you go for WrestleMania, he'll be up in there. So whatever he's saying, whatever instructions he's for,
her mind is.
He's got it.
It's all tinkering right now in her mind. Like, okay.
Did you have something you wanted to ask Momma D real quick?
Who are you talking
about? I thought Vosh had another question.
Oh no, I'll just slide into the DMs later. That's it.
Whoa.
This guy.
Mama, how are we supposed to continue this now?
Momma D, listen, I definitely want to thank you for coming on. It has been a dream. It has been a dream to have you on the show. We have been wanting this for so long. We all been wanting to ask you, but we all been so nervous, and we finally got a chance to get you on here. We want to thank you so much. Wait, there's a question here. Does Momma E do any charity work in the community or some sort of job or special interest she likes doing?
Being a mom.
So I have done some things with the Urban League here in St. Louis. And Ezekiel, of course, does 4 Oak Cliff there.
That's my hood.
And so for my birthday, I've specified that I don't want any gifts, and I have a link for my people to donate to 4 Oak Cliff. So that's in lieu of birthday presents.
What day is that?
My birthday's March 5th.
Okay.
Ooh, it's coming up.
So yeah, so that and as far as job, I work a regular job.
Wait a minute. We just watched a piece that said that Ezekiel told you didn't have to work anymore before you came on.
That lasted 15 months.
What happened?
I went back.
What happened? You couldn't do it no more. You said, yeah.
You like working?
Yes, I do. I like working a job that's not stressful. Mm-hmm. And like where I work now, I love the people that I work with. I work with engineers. So
your daughter, hold on. I'm laughing with her because I remember during the pandemic, boy, they was irritating you with all that coughing and moving around in there, and you just like, oh, if they don't quit.
There's one person. No. There's one. He's not in my department, but he happens to sit catty corner from me.
Right.
There's one. He's not in my department. He's not somebody that, but he sits close to me. And he eats loud.
I fear for that brother if he had coughed again. I fear for that brother if he coughed again.
He burps.
Yeah.
He's just.
Oh, he's like
that's not one of my department.
What are you working with, Al Bundy?
On my floor, or on our floor. That's not my floor.
Who does he look like?
Who does he look like?
Al Bundy, probably.
I don't know, but I know that one day he had Momma D hot boy on Twitter. She was like, if this month cough one more, belch one more time, it's gonna be.
He doesn't cough, so that's not the issue.
He did something one day, but you was like, boy, if he do it one more time, I promise you.
He eats loud. He drinks loud. He burps. Yeah.
So somebody's mother didn't teach him manners.
Right. So I would like. Seriously, I like have my phone and I'll be like recording because you can hear him. Like he's like over there and you can hear him. And I'll send it to my girlfriends. I was like, I know you can hear this.
I'm glad you said that because you and Eli Applebaum, y'all like the Bad Girls Club. Y'all be getting some y'all.
I'm trying to figure out how I can get to the Super Bowl because she has a ticket for me and my daughter has a track meet in Louisville on Sunday. Who the hell books a track meet on Super Bowl
Super Bowl weekend?
But Annie was like, in their defense, Super Bowl is usually like this weekend, not
in January.
Yeah.
So this track meet has probably been. They probably got the track, a year ago, and didn't know Super Bowl was going to be on the 13th of February.
Is this her final track meet?
I was just going to say, is this her senior year?
No, she's a sophomore, but
you got 2 more times.
This ain't even high school. This is club track.
Oh,
high school track is only outdoor, and she's dealing with a back injury, so she did prolotherapy. So she has not done anything for 6 weeks, and she just started practicing again like maybe 3 weeks ago. She does club volleyball and club track, so. She just started playing volleyball again and track, and so this is only going to be her second indoor meet, and she's really got to go get a mark. So she's got to go. We can't because she missed all the other meets.
You know, as soon as the track meet's over, you get on a flight, you go straight down to LA.
It's Sunday. The track meet is on Sunday.
What time on Sunday? What time?
It's all day. Track meet
all day.
Mm-hmm.
All day.
See, you would have saw Vosh again because Vosh dominates the Super Bowl.
Oh, anyway, yeah. So Annie, that's my girl. She's got a ticket.
Yes, y'all are the bad. Y'all the Bad Girls Club. Y'all always out tearing the streets up. Y'all at some restaurant or something doing something. I'd be like, look at them two right there, boy. 2
singing
pieces
Scrubs.
Yeah,
they didn't like our boots.
Question: have you perfected the Queen's chair yet?
The what?
The Queen's chair.
I don't even know what that is.
The one workout apparatus that you hate in the gym.
Oh, that thing. Is that what that's called with that Bosu ball on there? And I have to.
Yeah.
Ooh, it works on my abs. I can't do it like this. I have to bend my legs.
You gotta do the knees. Yeah.
But I can't do it this way. I can do about 2 of them. So no, I have to do it the other way. And I have to be there at 7 a.m. tomorrow.
Right. And
you don't talk that thing up into the universe. And if he takes me over to that Queen chair, now that I know what it's called, I'm gonna be mad at you. I'm like, he's supposed to
and you coming off of surgery not too long ago yourself, right?
Well, it wasn't. I did that regenerative cellular therapy where they took bone marrow out of my hip and they put that in my knee. So I'm trying to do that instead of knee replacement.
Okay.
So that was like a procedure.
And that's because you got that extensive track history that you've had back in the day.
My knees suck. Yeah, I think I blame it on the green track at Mizzou at the Hearn Center. I do.
Always Mizzou. Always
Mizzou. A lot of my teammates have knee issues, and we we trace it back to that green track.
Damn green track.
Training
damn Missouri.
Mom, did they say you was cold at track?
No, I was okay.
You say you was okay? Just okay?
And enough to pay for my school, so I came out of that joker with loan free.
There we go.
There you go. That's it.
I mean, you was cold then. You was cold then. You got to pay for a loan free. So you did it just right.
And then I gotta admit though, it doesn't matter the athletic genes that you guys have in that family, because all of you guys.
Well,
I mean,
listen,
you usually have one. There's one.
You got stuff to do tomorrow.
Yes, and I'm trying to come to Dallas. Hopefully, my flight doesn't get canceled.
It will. It will.
Now, see, here you go, and I have to be there.
When
I get that in Queens chair, and if my flight gets canceled, I'm blocking you.
One of them's going slow.
Well, like the thing is, like today we're in Alaska, and then by Saturday we should be back to Dallas. But I mean, today is bad. Tomorrow's going to be bad, because the temperatures are below freezing.
Actually, going up tomorrow.
The streets are horrible. And so I advise you just to stay north of here or just away from here because, I'm pretty sure in the last 6 years, we cannot handle like winter stuff at all. So, yeah, stay where you are.
There's no food at any grocery store. There's no food at any grocery store right now.
No little Debbie snacks, no field peas. I can't even get an apple from a store right now.
My daughter has food at her house.
There we go.
Okay.
There's food where I'm going.
Well, excuse us then. Excuse us. Mama D. Mama E, thank you so much for joining us tonight. It is a pleasure. We have it now. Listen, we gotta get you in the studio now. We gotta get you in the studio.
Okay. After this one graduates, she graduates in 2024. So I got 2.5 years, whatever. I'm moving to Dallas. So I with the bad grid and everything. Hey, where did he go?
His internet was going in and out, so
I
figured it. No, there he's back. He's back. I guess.
Is it due to the weather?
No, he probably has that cheap stuff.
Yeah, probably.
Oh.
It's so
but no, so it was funny, real quick. Ezekiel was because I told him, I'm coming to Dallas because I got Layla's there and then he's there, and I don't know where Aaliyah's going to college, but she's going to have to go somewhere not far. So she'll have to be in Texas or somewhere down south coast.
UTA.
But he was saying when he has children, he has to get a nanny that's bilingual, a nanny that can speak Spanish and English because he wants his children to speak Spanish. I'm like, wait a minute. I was like, hello, why do you think I'm coming to Dallas? What about Granny Nanny? And I'm free. And he said that he don't want his children to speak cuss.
Oh.
What? I can teach them Spanish, but I guess I'm going to teach them cuss.
What? You be a great nanny. You should come down. I mean, first of all.
You're free.
I know. That's what I'm about to say. You're free. Man, as soon as I have kids, I'm dropping them off at my mother's, and that's it. It's done. That's the point of having grandparents around.
And then I think they don't mind either because, my grandmother was raising me and my kiddo at the same time. Like it's just like that. It's kind of funny how they do that, man.
Hey, Luke's is back. Is he back now?
Can you hear us, Walt?
Yeah, I'm back. I don't know what happened. Yeah, I can hear you. I got you.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm good.
I thought maybe the weather was affecting your internet, but they said you got some BS internet.
Hey, whoa! Hold on now. Don't listen to them. I got top dollar. I pay top dollar over here. I got top dollar here.
But you got.
I'm making that co-op there. I pay. Hey, don't talk down on the S, dog. Don't talk down.
I have Spectrum too.
I was gonna say I've got Spectrum.
I do too.
Money out the anus.
Yeah, he has a very unique. It's one of our subscribers. He has a unique name.
What did he say? He said something about most people can't handle the cold in Dallas.
But don't lump ones that can with the ones that can't. So he's saying,
man.
Oh yeah. Well, they can't drive either, so it with or without the snow.
Well,
Listen.
no, I was gonna say, Mama, we really appreciate you coming on our show. It really was an honor to have you. First off, I want to say, please follow me on Twitter because I would love.
Oh my God!
I will. I'm sorry. Are you EA on Twitter?
EA Sports DFW. It's not that hard.
It's easy.
Yeah, I make it easy for people.
Do you play the game?
I'm terrible. Trust me, the certain type of game I do play, I'm pretty good at.
Oh, God.
Ladies.
Well, Momma E, you know that when you come, we got to get you in the studio now.
Gotcha.
When you come to Dallas, we got to get you in the studio. That's a must.
Of course. And then
don't worry. Like we told Pops, don't worry about it. It's real discreet. You put in the code. You come through the garage. Nobody even knows you're there. You don't have to worry about anybody being there.
There we go.
We own the building when we in there. Nobody know you in there. This dude here. What is it? What does that make? Number 5 of your followers now on your followers list? That's you got, Momma D.
But is there anything you want to promote before you go? Any social media, anything? Floor is yours. Please go ahead.
I'm not promoting anything. How about we promote your podcast?
There we go.
There you go.
Thank you for having me. It's been fun.
Of course.
Yes.
Thank you so much for you coming on here. Probably top two right now with, of course, Dak Prescott's dad. You guys are equal.
I'm going to let Stacey know about you guys fishing at 5 a.m.
Do it.
He's an early bird.
Do it.
Okay. Well, we can do.
Hey, listen, it's just like the club. The fish don't get jumping till about 7, 8 in the morning. That's why we get there at 5.
Okay.
Well, you have a good night, Momma D. And look, I meant to ask you one. Do y'all do leftovers over in the house? Y'all gonna be eating them sloppy joes tomorrow?
There might not be any left. It's just my mom and my daughter and myself, and I only cooked like a pound of ground turkey. So I'll have to go see if there's any left.
And I'm still waiting on. Now you told me you make some good cabbage, so I'm still waiting on that cabbage for Thanksgiving.
Cabbage is good.
Real
good.
Yeah. You're gonna have to whip us up some of that. We're gonna have to try that.
Okay, will do.
Thank you so much for joining us, Momma D. We love you, and we hope you have a good night.
Thank you for having me.
Anytime you want to come back on, you are definitely welcome. Anytime.
Bye.
As Tobias gives you kisses from
I'm going to bed now. I'm gonna wash my face and go to bed.
Sweet dreams.
Because I have to be. If I get that Queen's chair, I'm telling you.
If
flights cancel, you're in trouble.
Just buy you one. It'll be fine. You're all right.
Tell that youngest baby we said good night.
I will.
Good night.
All right.
Good
night.
night.
Bye, Momma D.